This is the first of a four-part series on trauma. This week we're going to talk about trauma itself. What is it? On Mental Health Minute with Kim. This job is stressing me out. It's so traumatizing. But is everyday stress really the same thing as trauma? Nope. We all experience stress, and it can come from all kinds of different things. It can come from our job or our family or any number of other things. And the emotions that we feel by the stress may be uncomfortable and a little overwhelming, but it's not the same as trauma. In fact, stress can be good for us sometimes because it motivates us to do things. Trauma is when we have an overwhelming emotional and psychological reaction to an event. And the event usually involves danger, but not always. It can be caused by something that happened directly to us. It can be caused by hearing about something that happened to our loved ones or other people we care about. It can be caused by witnessing an event. But that is not the same thing as everyday stress. And one thing to keep in mind is that trauma can be subjective, meaning that what I find to be traumatic, you might not find to be traumatic. For example, I was in a car accident, so witnessing a car accident could be traumatizing for me because it might trigger some of those old psychological and emotional feelings that I had from the original accident that I was in. But if you witness an accident, it might not be traumatizing to you. So trauma can be subjective. That's the difference between trauma and everyday stress, and trauma in a nutshell. That's it for this week. Next week, I'm going to give you some examples of traumatic events that can cause trauma in our lives and cause that emotional and psychological distress that is overwhelming and that are the hallmarks of trauma. I'll see you then.